Well, a lot of people don't understand the merger because it's a very complicated thing. These are two big companies, a lot of money, a lot of debt. They're going to join up, and who knows what's going to happen after that.
Well, what are the stock prices? That was somebody supposed to review today. We didn't.
Well, up a bit. I believe XM went up a few points, a few dollars, a couple of dollars, and Sirius went up.
Well, how about some specifics? A couple of dollars is not what I was asking you.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure the exact numbers. I believe it's something like 6%.
Check the Dow Jones. Wait till it gets to $42 and then purchase.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Of course it does, Gregory. Purchase and then sell low.
Wait a minute. Wait, that goes against everything I've ever heard. So purchase high, sell low?
That's always the way you do it, according to NASDAQ. And Mel Carmazzi and I spoke about this at great length.
Well, Boardroom Jimmy is an expert on mergers and the stock market and portfolios.
If you don't understand capital gains distribution, I suggest you purchase some stock and then look at the NASDAQ, my friend. You sound stupid.
Very into the NASDAQ.
Of course I am. The Dow Jones is for faggots.
You don't like the Dow Jones,
How can you without a pillow between your teeth?
Boardroom Jimmy, this is not a popular a popular opinion here.
Who are we to say, Opie? Yeah. People have their pens and paper out right now, and they're taking notes because they're going to make a killing today just listening to Boardroom Jimmy.
We got to tell our listeners this is a privilege that you get to listen to Boardroom Jimmy. He's an expert.
Forget about that Jim Cramer guy, that money guy. Oh, he knows nothing.
Jim Cramer has the HIV. He got it from sitting on the Dow Jones.
You can sit on the whole Dow Jones?
You certainly can. Yeah. Just look at the stock index. Stop asking me questions, Gregory. This sounds a lot like Frank the Frowner, I've noticed.
A little bit, but a little more energy.
A little more energy, yeah.
Now, the market doesn't open for a little while.
I know that. I'm a part of the market. I have a seat on the exchange. It's next to a guy named Ted.
Do you like Ted? Do you like sitting next to Ted?
He's a pedophile.
Now, what do the indicators say, like the futures? Are they up or down? What's going to happen with the market based on what the futures are?
Fructose. Buy fructose.
Wow, you heard. I got to write it down.
Oh, my God, I'm writing
Everybody, fructose is your buy. That's your pick today.
I was thinking pork bellies, but...
Pork bellies are no good. Oil and gold are going into the toilet because fructose is now popular.
Fructose,
all right.
Fructose. You get a better return on your equity.
Equity.
Now,
it's just like listening to the Money Honey.
We got some calls coming in.
Yeah.
Hi, Boardroom Jimmy. I was listening to the news this morning. I guess the earnings came out for the Home Depot, and they were down. Is this an indicator on the future of maybe building and the housing market?
Depreciable cost. That's all this is about. Depreciable cost.
What about JetBlue?
Thank you.
What about JetBlue? Is that a good buy today? You know, they've had troubles in the last week or so, and the stock dropped a bit in the last few days, Jimmy.
This is the worst time to buy. You should wait another 6 weeks, wait till the stock is really low, and then buy before they go belly up. Because they're going to continue plummeting. So buy low and sell lower.
Well, that doesn't...
TWA is the airline to go with.
TWA. But that goes against everything.
It certainly doesn't.
What about calls and putses?
Total assets less current liabilities, my friend. That's what a put should equal.
Well, I don't know if that's what the definition is of a put.
It is what a put should be.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Well,
fantastic.
Yeah. Boardroom Jimmy. Another call coming in. Yeah.
Boardroom Jimmy, the automotive industry obviously having a tough year. Ford at its lowest in quite a while just recently. What about the idea that Chrysler is going to be put up for sale, and one of these other companies, General Motors or Ford, might actually buy Chrysler?
Or maybe a Chinese car maker.
Or Toyota, I believe, was in the running. What do you think about this?
I would say composite depreciation and purchase bicycles. Cars are old hat.
Well, Boardroom Jimmy.
So are you saying buy Schwinn? Twin bicycles?
Standard & Poor's 500. That's all that matters. And commodities are for queers.
Well, what
about fructose?
Fructose is the way to go. Unless you have a plunger in your toilet that you refuse to remove, then buy commodities and take a seat.
Well, how do you buy fructose?
Exactly.
Is it part of the Dow, the NASDAQ?
It's about both, but without the Dow Jones involvement. Double declining balance depreciation, Gregory.
Calls you Gregory to
Of
keep
course
it
I do,
official.
Mr. Kamiya. Line of business reporting is what this is about.
Line of business.
Paper profit, gentlemen.
Are we in a bull market there, Boardroom Jimmy?
We possibly could be.
Bulls or bears?
Bulls or bears? What do you got?
Who's running Wall Street?
It all depends on who you talk to. Bulls all think they're running it, and the Bears all think they're running it. I think it's Dow and Jones. That's what I think.
All right, well.
Oh, well, we got the bull bear.
Certainly do. Weighted alpha. That's the key.
Oh.
And Synergy, anything on Synergy today, sir?
Synergy is for men with braces and yellow ties. That's who likes Synergy.
Wow, Boardroom Jimmy, people are just going nuts. They can't write fast enough. They want to make some money today.
Boardroom Jimmy, I've been looking a lot into the tech sector. I know it's a little more risky than the blue chips, but they seem to be doing well, and I'm thinking, is this a good time to jump into techs, at least for the short term?
I would say no. Go with Deutschmarks. Deutschmarks are the way to go.
Deutschmark.
Oh, all right.
Deutschmark.
If you're not buying precious metals, you're going to be left in the dust.
What about the blooms?
I don't know what the blooms are. They're just a rumor.
The rumor of the blooms.
The blooms don't exist. They were made up once.
Do you agree with the saying, buy on rumor, sell on news?
That was not a rumor. That was something I said one time in a blackout. I didn't mean it. I was drunk driving.
Wow. Wow, Boardroom Jim is giving out some of the best stock information I've ever heard.
Yeah, Boardroom Jimmy, my portfolio is a bit weak.
Unbalanced?
It's unbalanced. I need something. I need a good stock tip.
What
here.
about a hedge fund?
Yeah, what about hedge
maybe
funds there?
hedge your
Boardroom Jimmy.
portfolio.
Yeah.
I would suggest a hedge fund, but don't put any money into it. Put maybe $40 into a hedge fund, and then sit back and reap the benefits, my friend. $40. You'll put $40 into a hedge fund, then you can kick back your feet and have a pina colada on Easy Street.
Boardroom Jimmy, penny stocks. A lot of people love trading these things.
Yes, they're called Jews, Gregory. Effective annualized 7-day yield. That's what this is all about.
Oh, effective. Wow. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the hedge fund.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
$40.
Precious metals, blueberries. What do you got today? What do you got?
Precious metals are out. Nobody is touching them anymore. It's all fructose and NASDAQ. Everybody wants a NASDAQ and some fructose.
Boardroom Jimmy, I got a question about oil. I'm thinking about getting into oil, home heating oil. Is this going to be going up or down? Do you see this in the near future?
Oil is a rumor. It's going away because magnets are now being used. Management's discussion and analysis. We had this at the meeting last week.
So you're saying I should invest in magnets?
Yes, and also phony radio voices, which is going to be on the Bubba 500.
Are you gonna? What do you think of this merger? Is it gonna go through?
I think that the merger will go through,
Yeah.
but then the FCC will say it shouldn't have went through, and then they'll both go back to being NASDAQ, but not without fructose inclusion. Inclusion. Market surveillance, gentlemen.
Markets? What the hell is market surveillance?
Exactly. Who is this girl with a beard? Oh, sorry, Travis. It's all about e-business and .coms. How many times do I have to tell you that?
What about .com?
.coms are no good. Mutual funds. Wait until XM hits $39 and then buy.
Buy at 30.
At 39, that's
Sell at 42.
all right. Well, you would make a profit at least.
But it will never hit that high, will it, Gregory?
I don't know.
It's
You're
going
the
to max
expert.
out at $17.
Boardroom Jim, I'm thinking about actually taking my money out of the market, and I'm looking more into municipal bonds, tax-free municipal bonds. Well, what do you think? It's a pretty low risk. I'm thinking about doing this to fund my child's college.
I refer you to the Lipper Fund indexes. All of your answers can be found there.
Oh, it's a bull
The
market.
bulls are running.
The Dow Jones Industrial Average is 341.
300.
What year is it? Exactly.